All right, today's video, I'm gonna teach you how to do a backflip. Step-by-step guide, taking you from the floor to being able to do that. Stay tuned and enjoy.
So the first exercise you're going to do, you're going to lie on the ground and you're going to lift your arms up overhead as if you were jumping. As you lift your arms overhead, tuck your knees to your chest and grab your knees as if you were to do a back tuck. This is the basic pattern that you're going to do when jumping in the air, and it reinforces kind of proper alignment. This next drill is to give you some aerial awareness. You're going to grab onto a bar, flip between your legs and try to land as if you were to land a back tuck. This will give you the perception of flipping without actually ever having to jump in the air. So try to land softly and spot your landing before you go. This will kind of give you an idea of head position as well in it. The next step, you're going to jump in the air and tuck as if you were to do a back tuck. You're going to want a large matted surface. It wants to be cushy, and you want to land on your back or upper shoulders. If it's even taller than the mat I have here, even better. Ideally you want it to be about halfway up your back, and then you can jump onto it a little higher. I have to kind of hold back on my jump or else I over rotate and I would probably land on my head. So this will give you the idea of what it looks like, but it should be a little taller.
All right, so once you're ready to take this to the floor, make sure you have some sort of padded surface. Maybe you're in a gymnastics facility or you have your own mats that you can roll out, such as this, right? Because you want to make sure that if you fail, it's still going to be safe. I recommend having a spotter if you have access to it, but if you got the guts to go for it, I mean, who am I to hold you back? Just be careful and make sure you're safe, all right? I don't want to see any of you getting hurt. I'm going to talk about a few of the mistakes that you'll see at first and how to avoid doing them. So one of the most common mistakes you'll see in a backflip is people travel backwards, right? So this is one I had to work on for a while. I still work on it quite regularly. Basically what happens is you'll do the backflip, right? And you'll land somewhere back here, right? Ideally you want to be able to jump and land on the same spot. The reason why is because that means you're going straight up. You're not wasting any energy traveling distance. So what happens when you waste energy, right? You're jumping up and going backwards. So some of that distance you used could have been used for height. So pick a spot on the wall about eye level. Make sure you look at that spot. You're going to bring your arms down and you're going to jump up. Try to get about 180 degrees with your arms if you can, okay? And you're jumping up, head stays neutral, and then you tuck the knees together. So make sure you spot that point at the height of your jump, you tuck your knees, right? Another common error you'll see with this is the head position changing. I did this on a trampoline for a long time, right? So I jumped and I flipped like this. Hands didn't go up and I was trying to spot my landing too much. That's more of a back whip. It is a skill, but it's different and it has to kind of, it's usually after the back tuck, you learn the back whip, right? And if you don't get this correct, it will translate into more issues later. Say you ever do something on trampoline, on teeterboard, right? It'll make it less consistent. You don't know where you're landing. You can't pick your spot as well. So try to fix this error as much as possible. So I go down, I jump up, head stays neutral, nice tight straight body line, and then I tuck at the top of my jump. Okay? Right, so as you can see, it's roughly the same spot I'm landing. All right, it's not perfect, but with a little practice, you should be able to get to at least this level.
Here's another fun little variation on the backflip you can play around with once you've mastered the other one. And there's lots of other ones, it doesn't end there. If you can do a backflip or learn a backflip, tag me on Instagram in that video of you doing it. I would love to see them.